lot the past 3 weeks, let me tell you. Overall, I've been growing as an artist so much. I'm definitely not the same type of person and or artist that came in here 3 weeks ago. I'm definitely gonna go back home with a new sense of urgency of what I need to be doing and what I need to create to tell stories and tell my story.
Coming here, it's definitely opened up my eyes. It's one of those things where you think of, oh, well, there's always gonna be someone better than me, or there's always someone who is right there with you and you're gunning for the same thing. But coming here, you just realize how everyone's voices are so different and so unique.
Before I came to GSA, my first immediate thoughts were, I'm going to be competing with these people to get into a good college. Everything I was going to learn, I was going to make it better so I could top everybody else. But now that I've finished and completed GSA, it's a complete 180. I mean, now I just want to make art and stay connected to these people who have now just become family to me. Because when you're in a boot camp for 3 weeks and you're all stressing about the same thing, you're all crying about the same thing because you're so passionate about something and no one else except for the people in the room all can relate to, you suddenly create that bond of, I haven't known you for that long, but I'm with you and I'm here to help you, and I know you're the shoulder I can cry on, and my shoulder is open for you to cry on no matter what.
It's very interesting to hear people's different stories from all over Kentucky because I don't get to experience the same type of things that other people get to experience when it comes to challenges with art. And so I think this was like a very eye-opening experience for me to see why art is important. I learned a lot about other people's art forms and what they have to offer too. And I'm less self-centered.
Community at GSA.
It's really nice. It's really nice because we all think the same. We're all artists.
I mean, we're all here because we're passionate about something, and we all have similarities in that passion, which is incredible. We all love what we do. It sounds super cheesy, but whenever you're in an environment with people that are just in love with the same things that you love, it just makes waking up early so much easier. It makes having like day-long studio sessions 10 times better.
It's really nice to just go in knowing that you're safe here and that like you can say something that like maybe if you said to like your parents or somebody at your school, it won't make sense, but here people, they get it because we all think the same. Our brains are wired the exact same way to like understand the same ideas.
It's been great, but it's also been really different. Kind of living in the East and kind of doing this by myself. The only other people that do this are so much more knowledgeable than me. So for me, it's just been freeing to just talk to people and look at their artistic preferences and how they see the world and how they want to create their art. And it's taught me to shut up and let them show me their art. I come in and I don't know a lot about these other things. What I have to do, I have to just trust that they're gonna create to the best of their abilities. And it was kind of hard doing that because I'm just so used to doing stuff by myself. It's been relaxing to come in and just look at people and go, I trust you. I trust you to make the creative decisions that is gonna best help this product come to life. And I'm just so thankful that I learned that.
I think that collaboration is something so beautiful, and I think that collaboration in art is something that I definitely wasn't accustomed to.
It's very interesting and cool to like get new perspectives and see how other art forms view what you're doing, so it's not as one-sided.
At home, I'm very independent in my art form. I'll come up with the idea, I'll schedule everything, and it's just primarily me. But coming into GSA, it's really just, taking a step back from what you think would look best and what you think is going to be right, and then being open to what other people have to say, because a lot of times working together, it's going to turn out so much better than what you had in mind, because they can find errors, they can come up with ideas that you would have never thought of. So that's been a really cool aspect of it.
Like just the overall GSA experience, I think it's the people.
People.
I think it's important for a lot of us to get around people who are just as adamant about the same things we are. There are times where you find yourself in a group of people who think maybe you're weird or think you're out of place because you sing all the time or you're always sketching in your notebook or something, and coming here definitely shows you that you're not alone, and there's always going to be someone rooting for you, and there's always going to be someone who has the same passions as you and can respect what you work on, even when there are other people who won't.
GSA is important because a lot of people from around Kentucky don't get the opportunity to be surrounded by people who love art, and I'm very fortunate to come from a place in a school that appreciates it as much as I do, and it is also a good platform for people to express themselves and to be surrounded by so much positivity.
For me personally, GSA is important because I never had resources to have like amazing teacher or the techniques that I learned and the things that these people have taught me that I never would have learned in high school. I can't afford art classes. I can't afford all the fancy things that we use, even the teaching that I got from these people. I'm never gonna get that again if I hadn't had come here. So yeah, GSA is pretty important.
Coming to GSA, I think it's so important because you're surrounded by people that are successful in the things that you love. And it's harder to find people that relate to you, especially like back at home. I think it's so important to realize that, you can follow what you love. There are these unique opportunities that are all around you, and just having the support because everyone else here wants to do the same thing.
I just want to say that I'm very thankful for this experience, and I wish I could stay here a lot longer.
I wish it was longer. I don't really want to leave.
GSA is pretty awesome. I mean, you can't beat it. There's no other program probably like this, especially with the experiences you'll have here.
This program, it just helped me grow a lot. For me, it's like I was the only person from the East that was really doing this, so I had an unrealistic expectation of my abilities. So it was very humbling to see that I'm not the best. I'm nowhere close to being the best. It doesn't mean I'm not good, I'm just not the best. And so it was very rewarding actually seeing that there is so much for me to learn. I came in here honestly not really knowing where to go next. I thought I had reached a plateau of where I was as an artist. I didn't know where else I needed to go, but that's all changed. I walked into here not really knowing where to go, but this program has pointed me in the right direction and has lit a fire inside of me to love art and to be humble and to just be happy. Just be happy with what I'm making, because it's not going to be the best, but it's going to be the best of my abilities. That's it. That's great. Thanks, man. My name is Alex Pace.
I'm William C.
My name's Fatima Altarawi.
Hi, my name's Avery Duval.
Catherine Peck.
Jordan Jenkins.
I'm from Moorhead, Kentucky.
McCracken County.
Jefferson County.
I'm from Bowling Green.
Paducah, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky.
And I am GSA.
I am GSA.
I am GSA.
I am GSA.